Welcome into the stream. I'm your host Zoo. Yeah, hopefully the stream doesn't mess up today. Just see how it goes. I'll hop on for a little bit. I have some stuff to do before this work thing later when I'd normally be streaming. Let's see where we're at with all this. Did make some concrete last night, but had a couple issues, so couldn't get quite as far as I would have liked. Let's see, did I put all this away yet? Oh, jeez. Okay. I'll bring this with me. Pretty sure I brought some over last night. I did make a bunch of green for sure. Okay. But yeah, I'll just get, a little bit more progress today. After stream, I am going to be doing some work here, so I'll be able to AFK a bunch of stuff, but yeah. Hacks exposed. Nice, but yeah, welcome in and let me know if stream is lagging or freezing or crashing again. So stupid. I did log in again on Streamlabs and that seemed to help because I did start a stream about 5 minutes ago and it didn't go live on YouTube. Only on Twitch. Okay. Dang, I did get a lot done yesterday though, holy. Okay, good. Oh, I need to go get more night viz real quick though. And it looks like some more rockets. Don't need those in there. Hold please. Should be able to at least finish that one wall and get another one started though. Day's been alright. A little frustrating. I had, had hours cut at work and I left early because I'm gonna be clocking in for this work thing later on, and then they texted and called me a bunch since I've been gone. It's like, dude, fuck you guys. Like, I'm not in the office. Like, fuck off. Oh no, we out of glass bottles. Oh, where do you put those in there? Ugh. Dang, bro, that's really annoying. Okay, hold please. No, not more hours cut. It's just like I can get 6 every day, so missing like 10 hours a week, but Yeah, nah. Yeah, fortunately not like more, but. Oh, let me just get 9 stacks of this real quick. I did not expect to have to get glass bottles set up. It's like if I grab that shulker right now, it's gonna break the auto potion brewer. Should just take a second though. Yeah, I think that's actually enough. Oh, yeah, if those guys aren't ready. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. This thing probably needs ingredients soon too. Check on that as well. I don't know, we're good for a while, but Lucky Charms. Oh. The hell? Okay, this thing should be fixed now. Alright, let's go get a little. Oh, I need some sugar cane too. I need to AFK sugar cane as well. It's like out of all stuff and things. And I need food too. We have enough for this short little stream, but the hole has taken everything. Oh, what the hell? Oh, damn, this thing hasn't been running
I don't
much.
think anything's funny. I'm trying not to cry. I think the only reason I'm not crying is because I already cried a little bit.
That's not good. Freaking out of gunpowder at the moment. That's the first time that's happened. Take that with me. Oh, yeah. Who's that? Hello, Lazy. What's up, bro? Looks like rubies. Oh, I probably did it first. Lazy doesn't even have another hub. What a loser. Oh wow, I actually had a bunch of sugarcane over here. Seems so full compared to normal. Okay, let's place some blocks. I don't know about that. I'm just kidding. I've never seen it though. Hurry up and place blocks. Place your face, dude. What you know about the spam clicking, Lazy? Is there any way that you can think of, Lazy, to do this with like dispensers and concrete powder? I have plenty of concrete powder. I think this is the fastest you could possibly do this, though. Unless you could somehow use dispensers to drop concrete powder and then just pour water over it at the end. Yeah, how do you place blocks? Should I get an auto clicker? Oh my god, there's so many blocks in the way, too. I'm buying it. I think this is the only wall that's gonna be like this, though. You have to come out of retirement. Clicking, who does that? What do you mean? I gotta get that added to the redeems the lazy. What do you mean? Look how fast I place him, dude. I'm a legend. Sent Discord? Oh, okay. Cave videos, huh? A lot of people die in caves. Spelunking is dangerous. Oh man. Put it on, trust me, Super Sway. What is it, another mod? Yeah, you can miss me with going spelunking. See that one where the dude got trapped like head first upside down? That'd probably be like the worst possible death, honestly. Other than like fire. Honestly, a lot of those videos are like really stupid. They're like, well, we went in this cave that we didn't really know much about, and then somebody got stuck. Yeah, let me just finish this inventory's worth, and I'll look at... Lizzie probably sent me Lightmatica. Trying to get me to Lightmatica. Let's see what he says. What is this accurate block placement? Nope, that's the deep slate one too, you sneaky boy. No, I'm good. It's a slippery slope, bro. Next thing you know, you're gonna be using whatever that thing is Bohikars uses. What's it called? The Axiom or whatever. Pretty soon I'll just be using World Edit. You get fast or accurate block placement mod, and before you know it, you're using World Edit. That also doesn't really help this, to be honest. Like, I can just spam. Or, I mean, you can still just hold it down. Yeah, that one's so sad, Ava. I don't think that guy's really a hero in that story. It's kind of honestly like if you have like a young wife and family and you're going and doing that shit and don't know what you're doing, pretty messed up. See, look at that, lazy. Oh, okay. Well, when I googled it, it brought up the Breaking Blocks Faster mod too. Wanted to see what it did. But thank you for sending that, even though I don't want to use it. Appreciate your time. Yeah, like Bowcars will hop in sometimes and be like, "Oh, I could do that in 5 seconds in World Edit," and it's like, yeah, that's the point of doing it in hardcore, is that you can't do anything in 5 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I spent a lot of time in the backcountry here in Colorado, and like, we'd hear a lot of stories in the community of like, every year somebody dies in the mountains, like doing hiking or camping or whatever. And some of them are just like so fucking stupid. Like, people think you can just like buy an Arc'teryx jacket and a backpack and just go out on any of these mountains, and it's like, nope. Just because you have an REI membership doesn't mean you know what you're doing. And even us, like, we've ended up in survival situations being like really well prepared. Sometimes shit just happens up there. Like, one trip we just underestimated how much water we'd need, and we still brought like 12 liters for 3 people and ended up running out and being in a situation where we just had to get off the mountain because we were out of water. And that didn't get that bad because, like, it's only like 5-6 hours till we were back to a vehicle, but like, it could get really bad running out of water like that real fast. Oh, fuck you. Busy over here, skeleton. How am I supposed to get fastest clicker in the world if I have the block placing mod? It's index finger strength training. No, I mean, when you get in situations like that, like your adrenaline kicks in and your instincts and whatnot. And we got really lucky because we would have had even less water, but these people waited for us after we summited because we were the last ones up there, and it's like just etiquette. Like, obviously you don't have to for strangers, but they're like, yeah, well, we noticed you were the last ones at the summit, so we wanted to wait and make sure you got down all right. And we were like, do you guys have a filter? And they're like, yep. And we're like, can we please fill up a couple liters of water? And they're like, yeah. Finna pull the girls with that training? Oh, I'm quite good with my hands. W strangers, absolutely. When I met Lazy, he didn't use any mods. Except for shaders. He also didn't even use any dupes. No flying machines, nothing like that. He was a purist. Now he's a hacker, exactly. He's also probably seething in anger right now. Yeah, I mean, there's still certain things I probably will avoid, but finally somebody on YouTube was like, where are you getting all this concrete? Fun fact, nobody cares. Wow, look who it is. Fun fact, that's rude. Rude man who shushes. This one should be getting pretty close. Smile for the camera, Chevy. Rude man who shushes, please call. Well, now we have people calling us just to shush us. That's one of my favorite episodes. Smile for the camera, Chevy. Aw, just sitting down for another Marsh family dinner here. So startled. Stan? Stan! Stan! Oh, what the hell? Okay. Oh, don't want to do that. I'll get the TNT out first. Yeah, that's also a classic. Oh my god. Still have to deal with all these. Take out one more while I'm over here. This is such a nightmare. Like PTSD from all the flying machines. Ah. Yeah, for work. I'm going to like a super crunchy meeting today with some like climate lobbyists. It's like a potluck at somebody's house. Ugh. But I bet there will be a lot of like protect our winters type people there. Uh, I was about to say, I was like, I know that I have some freaking red concrete. Oh, that's all I'm doing today. I'm not going to do anything other than just see what they're talking about. They're going to be lobbying to protect some tax credits that help our business out a lot. Our boss just wants to know like what their plan is, because some of the stuff they work on isn't really related to our industry, but he wants to see what they're going to be spending their time and money on. But they did put in a newsletter that they are going to be helping with the thing we want them to be helping with, so hoping there's some hot ladies there. Maybe I can find a crunchy hippie mama to read my astral signs. Tell me about how I need to wear some tourmaline to balance my anal chakra.
God, if you listen, help!
Bro, don't you know about tourmaline crystals, dude? They're good for sinus infections. There's some smoky quartz to ward off evil spirits. I'm just making fun of rock nerds. When you go to like Red Rocks and you're partying in the lot before the concert starts, there's always somebody selling like wire wrapped crystals. And they'll always tell you how like whatever crystal it is, whatever rock it is, like there's all these holistic benefits. But my hyperbolic burns are just go over everyone's head. Yeah, that's a good one. What's dumber than a box of rocks, the hippie selling them? Nah, dude, if you can get people to pay you money for that shit, you're a genius. I matched with somebody down here who actually works at a rock shop, and I really liked her. But during our first date, I asked her if she smoked or not. And she was like, no. And I was like, well, do you mind if I do? And she was like, no. And I even stepped in the other room to use my hash pen. And a few days later, she said that she really doesn't like weed or being around people who smoke. I was like, I can't believe you had to smoke during our date. And it's like, no, I mean I didn't, but it's like 8:30. We'd already been hanging out for a few hours, and we were watching a movie. And it's like, yeah, I mean I'm at my house. It's later in the evening. Yeah, I want to chill. But anyway, I thought she was hot enough where if she was a huge rock crystal person, I wasn't gonna say anything. But I asked her about that, and she's like, no, I actually don't believe in any of that stuff. But they do stuff where they procure certain stuff for art vendors and whatnot. So they actually go around to other trade shows looking for certain pieces and whatnot. Sounds like a really cool job, honestly. Yeah, it was really dumb. I also was just you didn't on your profile anywhere have that you're not 420 friendly, and I was and we live in one of the few states where it's legal, so you should probably indicate that to people ahead of time. It's not really fair to get upset at adults in a state where it's legal for imbibing. And it's I'm happy to adjust and have some bad habits, but that's one of the habits where it's nah, I'm not gonna apologize for that or make any effort to not do that. It's just a stupid thing to be against. It'd be different if it was my whole personality, and it's oh yeah, come over and smoke my heady bong, and let's listen to Bob Marley or whatever. But I'm pretty low key about it, and I don't even smoke during the day. It's just once I'm streaming or at night. Today, I'm not even gonna smoke during stream because I have shit to do later. But I also don't want to hang out with people who are wake and bake and just shit piles all the time. I have some friends like that, but I usually don't hang out with them in person very often. I just don't like being high all day. When I have shit to do, I don't like being high. Doesn't make it better. Definitely not work. Works way easier. It's not even a worried about getting in trouble kind of thing. It's more just makes the tasks way worse. I mean, if we were gonna hang out IRL, and it was morning and we were about to go out to do an activity, no, I wouldn't join you. I mean, I don't care that much, but the people who make it a big part of their personality, I'm not super crazy about. It's kind of ironic because I was like that in college. Be like, oh, it's so fucking cool to like get high, dude. I also personally have like a really bad social anxiety when I get high. So if I'm gonna go to like a party or something or an activity, I hate being high. My point ultimately was just that I thought this woman was pretty ridiculous for getting upset at me for using the most discreet smoking device for 5 seconds. And it'd be a lot different too if like my personality changed a lot, but it really doesn't. Every day, all day. Yeah, I'm not like that anymore. It also just makes me like have really bad eating habits, which I'm trying to get away from. I get like the worst munchies when I'm falling asleep, like not even going to bed, but like as I start to fall asleep, I usually get like really bad munchies and I'll like half asleep eat a bunch of shit. Like pretzels or like last night I got a few donuts at the store and ate them all like half asleep and then had horrible heartburn today and feel like shit. People don't tell you this, but like right around 30 is when you can't just eat whatever the fuck you want all the time anymore without paying some consequences. I remember when I was like 30, I had like an order of wings one night, like dozen buffalo wings, and just woke up with the worst fucking heartburn. Made me like throw up. Have you ever had Dots pretzels? I don't know if they're like a regional company or not, but their original pretzels is like the best seasoning ever. I will just destroy a bag of those. They have like honey mustard and like a Cool Ranch kind of flavor, but I don't really like those two. The original is goated. You should look for them. I don't know if they're everywhere, but they're so fucking good. It's Dots with a Z. Bro, how is this one not done yet? I was like halfway when I started. This part is really obnoxious. Oh, I'm out again? Holy. Yeah, try those if you like pretzels. They're expensive, but they're so good. Do the original though. I promise it's the best. Because it's not just like salt and pepper. There's some other stuff they put in there. Holy balls, this is so much grindy. V grindy, much sweat. Yeah, those are really the only ones I get down with, but they're so good. This is spawner? Why is there cobblestone here? What is that about? Maybe there was... Oh, that might have been from lava or something. Bro, this is crazy. I had already done so much. Get lost, nerds. They just like fall off stuff. Oh. Okay, I think it's only one more layer after this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Of course I run out right there. Oh no, it's two more. Saggy, welcome in. How are you? Ah, good. The last one. Exciting. Oh, relax, boater. Alright, Saggy. Getting a little bit of progress in here. To go pretty soon, but do some stuff before this work thing later, but had some time to kill. Oh my. Beautiful. Wall number 2 is done. Stupid Enderman. Wow. Crazy. Of course, one of these jerks comes over here to place a freaking grass block on it. Get the hell out of here, bro. Amazing. Oh, it's gonna look so good when everything's done. We get started on another one. Oh, I kind of want to do this weird, awkward corner thing. We'll save that. Get these ready. I say, I brought some of this over here. Alright, let's get started on this one. Oh, this is so cool though. Oh, and let's bring the bacons back over here. Beaconless. Gonna go look a truck I might buy. Oh wow. Like a new one? Oh, it's the speed that's really important. I just don't like building without these 3 bacon powders. They're so amazing. Bro, god damn it. Let me do the little outline. It really helps me stay motivated. What is this at? Oops. I need to take a picture. I get 15. You don't do car payments? Yeah, I was. Oh. Until my car right now, I've always done like used cars that you can get for like the most I'd spent before this was like $6,000 on a car. $34.88. That's 30, right? $36.93. Bruh, really? Already? Oh, I need to do another one at 85. I forgot. Somewhere to mount 50 cal machine gun, okay. Yeah, I had a truck for a while. It's really nice to have that ability. Mine had a topper and a twin mattress in it though. I'd like camp out of it a lot. I had this awesome 2001 Toyota Tundra. That was when we were like touring on, and we'd keep all the instruments in there. But I put like so many freaking miles on that thing. I love that truck. It was like an extended cab version as well. So awesome. For democratic purposes, of course. Toyotas are the best. Fucking love Toyotas. I don't really have any use for a truck at the moment, but I absolutely would have got another Toyota if I had like more money. Just be like, I would totally like just drive one around even though I don't need one. But yeah, they're the best cars on the planet, easily. Yeah, Yodas are the best. See, I wasn't even like that. Mine was pretty funny. Literally looked like somebody spray painted it because some guy like did a blue paint job himself on it, and it literally looked like it'd been spray painted. It's hilarious. I love that truck though so much. And there were all these like dents and scratches all over it from like taking it out into the back country. But it was just a total tank. It's actually pretty funny though, because I was working at this one hotel when I was getting rid of it, and the hotel I worked at, some of the units were owned by people. And one of the owners, once I showed up to work, like when it wasn't on site anymore, was like so happy that the truck was gone and wasn't being parked there all the time. Geo Prism. The Geo Metro, dude. The second greatest car on Earth. My brother was a total truck guy though. I find those guys to be pretty insufferable personally, but good for you. a 86 Buick Regal. Ooh. Sounds fancy. My first car was a 96 4Runner. I loved that thing too, but I totaled it. I fell asleep at the wheel one time and drove off the road and just completely totaled it. The front, like, left tire was almost ripped off the vehicle too. It, like, came to a stop on the driver's side door. And I had to, like, climb out of the passenger window. I was totally unscathed. I had, like, a scratch on my arm, or, I mean, it was a cut, but it wasn't even, like, a bad cut. Yeah, it was really bad. It was insane too. Like, I was partying with my friends and we went and played disc golf, and one of my friends like found some mystery pills in his medicine cabinet. We didn't really know what they were, and they were muscle relaxers and not even like fun ones, like ones that just make you really tired. And I was trying to get back home, and I was like maybe a mile from home and fell asleep at the wheel, and my left hand like pulled the wheel down, and I drove like across a lane of traffic on this highway and up this berm into like somebody's freaking backyard, and the berm like saved me from like driving straight through their fucking living room, but the vehicle got like airborne, and I woke up like in midair and slammed on the brakes, and I wasn't even on the ground anymore, so obviously they did nothing. And then did like a half roll and landed on the driver's side door, and I just like rolled down the passenger window and climbed out. Yeah, it was big yikes. I was like 17 or 6, I think I was 16 at the time, and then the cop showed up and they like found some weed in the back, so they just charged me for that, but there was like way more stuff in my system. I probably should have had my license taken away, but I ended up getting like, it was like 100 hours of community service and like a drug and alcohol class and some other shit. I was a total demon in high school. I don't think I've ever told that story on stream. But then for my whole senior year of high school, I was on probation because of that. I couldn't party at all. So clearly I was the victim in this scenario, having to give up my senior year partying. Could have easily ruined my entire life though. One of the cops said that he like lived nearby and that there's kids playing there a lot in the very yard that I crashed into. He's like, "You're lucky you didn't kill anybody," and it's like, yeah, absolutely. Be like sitting in prison still if that shit happened. No, I actually got really lucky. I mean, like, if they decided to, like, do blood tests, they would have found other shit, and the charges would have been, like, way more severe. Given the circumstances, a DUID for weed was by far the best case scenario for me. And since I wasn't 18, it was all expunged from my permanent record, because they just seal that shit if you're a minor. But it likely would have been like felonies and shit if they had done a blood test. Was it worth it? Fuck no, it wasn't worth it, dude. Not even remotely. It's so fucking stupid. Should have just like taken a nap where we were hanging out. Or pulled over and had someone come to get me. But it's weird, like, whether it's from like substances or just falling asleep at the wheel, you feel like, well, like, how could you possibly do that? Like, you're driving, like, how could you actually, like, you know, let yourself fall asleep? But at least for me that day, I was like fighting to stay awake, and then just you lose the fight and you just literally close your eyes and go to sleep. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, or I mean, I got so insanely lucky. Like, I could have hit somebody head on. Like, I could have died and it could have killed other people. So fucking bad. I definitely feel like I've had like 9 lives. So I've had other near-death experiences that were like didn't involve committing crimes or whatever. Like one time I was longboarding down my street and it was this really steep hill, and so you go really, really fast when you're longboarding. There was a landscaping truck parked on one side of the street. It was like a, you know, residential street, so it wasn't like super wide or super narrow or anything, but like the landscaping truck was taking up one side of it, and the school bus was passing on the other side of it, and I had like less than a second to make a decision, and I saw this person's yard, and I was like, well, I'm probably gonna get super fucking hurt if I jump off into this yard, but I'm definitely gonna, I can't hit the landscaping truck or the bus. And luckily didn't really take that hard of a slam, but just decided to like jump off the board into this yard. That's probably, if I'd reacted even like a little bit later, I probably would have gone splat on this bus. Rear-ended an old lady. Is that even legal? Just kidding. Yeah, that's definitely not a brag, Ava. I had another really crazy experience driving too, where hockey was like, high school hockey was pretty big in my town. Like a lot of the town would go to the bigger games on Friday nights, and I was playing in one of them. And while the hockey game was going on, this like crazy snowstorm started, and it was like total blizzard conditions. You couldn't see shit, and already like a foot of snow had fallen while the game was going on, and we were leaving and all heading to like a party, and they had closed the road, but they hadn't gotten the signs up yet, so like nobody knew that a lane was closed. And I was driving pretty slow. I mean, it was like I was still going like 45, but the normal speed limit on this interstate part was, you know, 65 or whatever. But even going relatively slow, I come around this corner and there's just like a huge line of like 40 cars stopped, and they had not had a chance to like notify the drivers, you know, up the road yet. And I had like, again, like less than a second to make a decision, and was just like, well, I don't even know if I can control the car if I go right here, but that's like an open lane. And ended up fishtailing like 5 times and getting within like a foot of running into all these cars. But somehow managed to like keep it together, and I eventually just like came to a stop on the shoulder after fishtailing back and forth a bunch. One of my friends was in one of the cars and like called me and was like, dude, holy fuck, like what were you doing? I was just like, dude, I didn't know the lane was gonna be closed. And I was sober in that story. Yeah, cars are just fucking dangerous, especially with weather. Yeah, thanks for getting that one. Okay, I gotta wrap up in a minute. Couldn't stay on for too long today, but glad we got at least a little bit of progress. The second wall is done. This one's mapped out. I was hoping to maybe finish the green part of this, but I just don't have time. It's gonna take like another half an hour. How far did we get on this? Oh, can maybe finish this little part right here. I might stream it in Discord, but when I get back from this event, maybe I can work on this for another half hour or so. Maybe try and finish this part. And then we'll just have one wall left to do after this. It's gonna start looking epic once this one's done now, because you'll be able to like look a certain direction and not see any of the natural blocks. Oh, we have to delete all those spawners too. So glad you can just mine them, but they made it way too ridiculous. Takes like 95 seconds of spawner to mine it out. And there's like 20 of them, so it's gonna take like a half an hour. Oh, good. Can cover no, because then they're just gonna be floating still. Don't worry though, this week I will also get a chance to build. It'll probably be this weekend I'll build the slime farm. So we'll finally have something to do here other than blowing shit up and placing blocks. They don't see you, they don't spawn baddies. Well, I don't really, I just care about them being floating blocks. In my beautiful build. Before I delete them though, I want to use them to cheese a few keys and see if we can get lucky and get a heavy core. So that'll honestly probably be the last thing I do for this build. Holy... God damn it. Like, why would you want that in the build? No, I already have that other one. That's like really close to spawn. This is purely for the Mountain City build. Oh, oh, oh. Holy shit. You're blind now, your eyes have rolled so far in the back of your head. I already have a trial chamber that I can farm. This is about melons. Happy melons. Bro. Alright, as much as I want to stay on, I gotta go after this little batch. Still hope though. Tomorrow when I hop on, we should absolutely be able to finish this wall and start the next one too. Might even be able to do this and that weird corner one. This was gonna be a little skinnier, or a lot bit skinnier. God dang, bro. Still just soul crushing though. I'm reinvigorated though. It's nice to finish that second wall. Dang, this went further than I expected though. Damn it, I have to go. Okay, there we go. Oh wow, these look great without night viz. Epic. How far up did I get? It's kind of hard to see. Alright, hell yeah though. Oh, it's so cool down here. Yeah, now this one's all mapped out. It's gonna be great. But unfortunately I have to hop off for now. I will see you guys tomorrow. Maybe later. And I don't know anybody that's on right now, so I'm just gonna stream.